Hey MoTubers, today I wanted to show you my bid package that I use for all my customers. This is something new that I implemented just in the last couple of months, and it seems to be working okay. I like it personally. Um, I kind of didn't steal them. I but I did use them. Uh, some ideas that Johnny Mow had on his bid package. One of the first things that I wanted to do was a sticker um, on the outside. Um, Johnny Mow, if you guys don't watch his channel, you need to look up Johnny Mow. He is professional. He has been in the business 19 years. So big shout out to Johnny Mow. I have a ton of respect for that guy. And that is why I've taken some of his ideas and kind of tweaked them a little bit to work for my business. And so hopefully, if Johnny sees this, thank you. And I hope you're not ticked off at me for borrowing some of your ideas. But they were so good that I really wanted to use them for my area and what I'm doing. So let's take a look inside. Alright, first thing, I've got my business card in there. If you don't have a business card, you need to get one. They are wonderful. I get mine made at vistaprint.com. I just upload my logo on there and do whatever I want. This is the back side. It's got my services, it's got my contact information, and then on the front, again, it's got my logo, it's got my name, my phone number, and it says that I'm insured, which I am. You should be too. Alright, then I've got a welcome letter just saying, thank you for the opportunity to bid on your property, and letting them know all the services that we offer, and that we are so grateful for this awesome opportunity to work for them. Then I've got my insurance information, again, something that Johnny Mow does with his, and before this I had not been handing out my insurance information, and I thought that was a super good idea. I have not had any problems with breaking anything or any damage of any kind, but that is a great idea to give to your customers so that they have that information should they ever need it. Alright, for me, I have two different estimate forms, or bid forms, whatever you want to call them. I have a non-contractual agreement, and then I have a contractual agreement that allows for 12-month billing. Again, another idea from Johnny Mow. I thought that was genius to spread the payments out, make it a little cheaper for the customer, and also give you a nice little income throughout the year. So I thought that was ingenious. I've only had one customer take me up on that so far, but that's okay. We're gonna run with it and see how well we do. The first one here, I do not have mine carbon copied. I use a piece of carbon paper because it's cheaper, and I can't afford to get the carbon copies made at this time. So I am going to just stick with the carbon paper for now. So what I do is I put two forms of each, the contractual and the non-contractual, in here, depending on what they want. Some people I will fill out both, and they can decide if they're not home. Otherwise, I will sit down, talk to them about what their needs are and what might work best for them. So over here, I've got Mowing, corner lot, regular lot, single lot. Kind of some of that is redundant. I've got a double lot. That's just how I figure out my lawns. You may measure your lawns. I don't. I just kind of go by sight and kind of figure the price that way. Then I have price per cut here. For maintenance, I don't do like a lot of air. I don't do any aerating or things like that, but I do bag some yards, and a lot of times I just factor that into the mowing cost, so that doesn't usually get used, but I put it on there anyway. Shrub trimming, other could be like gutter cleaning, things like that. And spring and fall cleanup. If a customer just wants a maintenance thing like a spring or fall cleanup, I just fill out that. Some people, if they just want one service, I do the whole thing anyway. And then if they are ever interested, they know how much I would charge them. Part of the reason I did this, I wanted everything on one form, and because I'm adding snow removal this year. So this is my snow removal section here, and the price increases by the level of snowfall. I'm just using a snow blower this year, so 1 to 3 inches, let's say it's like $20-25, and then it goes up incrementally like by $5 for each. So with each snowfall, depending on how much we get, that's how much they pay. I've got some payment options that I use. I use PayPal to take credit cards and things like that. The reason I use PayPal is because they are cheaper than, say, Stripe, who charges a 2.9% surcharge plus a 30 cents on top of that. I pass on some of the expense for using PayPal to the customer. It doesn't cover quite everything, but it covers enough. This year I have spent a little over $300 in PayPal surcharge fees. So that is a huge amount for me. And so I decided to pass on some of that cost to the customer. They do not seem to mind at all. They have no problem paying that. I also email invoices out. I do paper invoices, which, mail. And then I do cash. Cash must be paid at the time of service. I do not take cash through the mail. Number one, it's dangerous. Number two, it's easier to do cash right at the time of service. Then I have payment terms and conditions. We have to pay within 14 days. This is all changing this coming year, though, because I am going to prepay. All my accounts will be prepay accounts other than the cash accounts. So if they want to use my service, they need to prepay. I was ripped off by quite a few people this year, and I just cannot afford to do that again. All right, now we're on to the contract. Looks about the same as the other form. Some changes here. To this one, I've got the lawn mowing section, corner lot, regular lot, double lot, fenced, mowing cost. Then we have bagging, and some customers want it bagged, X amount of times a year. I have shrub trimming, spring cleanup, fall cleanup, gutter cleaning, and other, whatever they might need. The little X there, that is times whatever number they want. So if they want their gutters cleaned twice a year, it's blank amount of money times 2 or times 4. Same with shrub trimming, same with bagging. And then we have snow removal. This I decided not to make go up with incrementally with snowfall. It's just easier with a contract with the 12-month payments to do it this way. So I have a set fee for snow removal. and the total price would be down here. And then here I decided to do a price breakdown. I was kind of advised to maybe not do that, but I decided to do it anyway. It helps me to see the total that I'm earning, and it helps also the customer to see how much they are paying. So while that might discourage some customers, it may be helpful to others. I decided to do it because that is how I would want it done if I was hiring someone's service. So we've got the mowing, how many mowings we're going to do, how many snow removals we're estimating that we're going to do. I personally estimate about 18. It's just a good solid number for Michigan. And then maintenance, that is usually not going to be a factor because we times that up here. So we just total that out. And then we have the price per cut and per removal. And then we total it all over here. And then they would get the total per year down here. And then we would break it down here. You would pay X amount of dollars for 12 months or 9 months, however they want to do it, and then they sign and date. So that is the bid package. On everything that I do now, I put payment terms and conditions because I want my customer to know what is expected of them when it is time to pay. So if they have any questions or if they think that they're just going to get away with not paying me, I have terms and conditions laid out in each bid package for the customer so that if they decide to rip me off, I can potentially take them to court if I need to. So that is my bid package, guys. Really, you want to look professional. I feel like this is the most professional thing that I have seen. Up till now, I had been doing just a paper form, and it was okay, but I felt like it wasn't very professional. So I decided to go with the Johnny Mow style, as I would call it, and I like it a lot. It is very professional. It looks good. It helps you it's just one more way that you can stand out above your competition. And so I really feel like if you guys are at a place in your business like I was where it's kind of stagnant, try something new. And that is what I'm trying. I'm doing a couple yard signs for snow removal too. Just trying new things to get myself out there, to drum up some new business, and hopefully you guys are coming up with some good ideas as well. So that is it, guys. Thanks so much. Have a great day.